Hi everyone, so today we're going to talk about global issue in capital market. I hope you guys enjoy.
United Nations classifies Saudi Arabia as a highly developed economy with an HDI of 0.84, with the world's second largest oil reserve and sixth largest gas reserve. Saudi Arabia surpassed the US as the world's second largest oil producer and exporter. The oil sector produced around 75% of Saudi Arabia's budget income and 90% of export profits, making it the country's common economy. The oil industry accounts for around 45% of Saudi Arabia's nominal gross domestic product compared to 40% for the private sector. Meanwhile, Malaysia ranks 55 out of 157 developing nations on the World Bank Human Capital Index. According to the 2020 World Economic Outlook of the IMF, Malaysia's economy is the fourth biggest in the Southeast Asia. Malaysia is the world's second largest palm oil exporter.
Let's move on to foreign investment inflow during the economic conditions. As you can see, Saudi Arabia and Malaysia both have increasing in their foreign investment, which is for Saudi Arabia, they reached 1.9 billion and Malaysia, they reached 698.8 billion during the end of the year and still enhancing till now, there's an economic crisis.
Despite a strong performance in 2020, global sukuk issuance is projected to accelerate in 2021 as issuers attempt to refinance expiring debt and cover high budget requirements. After relations between Qatar and its neighbours have begun to normalize, the Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) has begun to relax investment restrictions, which will help to increase volumes. Innovative and diversified issuances are expected to continue to draw a broader range of investor interests. Following the normalization of relations between Qatar and GCC neighbours, sukuk volumes in Qatar are expected to gradually increase. In Malaysia, corporate bond and sukuk issuances are projected to stay at a similar level with 2020 between RM100 billion and 110 billion in 2021. Malaysian Rating Corporation Berhad Group CEO Datuk Jamaluddin Nasir said as global rates were projected to remain low this year, the desire for higher yielding tools like sukuk should remain strong. He noted that this was supported by higher crude oil prices, accommodating Islamic finance rules and economic recovery hopes.
To the latest definitive, major acquisitions are at an all-time high in the pandemic-driven societal collapse period, while transactions were considered lower in May than in April. They topped $500 billion globally, over $533 billion for the third consecutive month, and set a new record in May. According to the definitive, media and entertainment agreement accounted for 29% of May 2021 merger acquisition announcement by value.
Our objective is to compare and contrast the two nations in terms of foreign investment, the influence of the COVID-19 on mergers and acquisitions in Saudi Arabia and Malaysia, and the issuance of sukuk in the bond market in Saudi Arabia and Malaysia under the present market conditions.
As you can see, the chart showed the increasing in Saudi Arabia FDI. This is because once Saudi Arabia joined the WTO in 2005, the kingdom's international investment environment significantly improved. From investors' point of view, the country's strength is due to its specialization, economic stability. Impacted by Saudi Arabia is one of the world's biggest oil reserves, making them a key of OPEC position. Reason for investors to invest in this business due to their huge local market with strong purchasing power and over 35 million inhabitants. Saudi Arabia also suggested economic diversification plan with Saudi Arabia Vision 2030. Their strong infrastructure, consolidated finances and well-regulated financial system will also take into consideration investing in that nation. The next figure shown the FDI of Malaysia. Malaysia's economy is already highly internationalized and it's reliant on diversifying and increasing its export to remain competitive. A robust business climate has also established in the nation, which is now rated 12 out of 190 countries in the World Bank's 2020 Doing Business report, which measures the ease with which businesses may conduct themselves. By adopting generally open and transparent investment policy, the nation attempting to make its economy more appealing to foreign direct investment (FDI). It is also proposing high-cost competitiveness in investment along with certain attractive investment incentives. Malaysia has also advanced in terms of infrastructural development.
Now the view of Sukuk issuance in current economic condition. For Saudi Arabia, the National Debt Management Center raised $2,250 million in a 3-tranche issue in June. They also raised $266.61 million by issuing a 2-tier Sukuk on 27 July, consisting of a 5-year tranche 1 totaling $120.51 million and a 7-year tranche 2 totaling $146.10 million. In Malaysia, they have launched of the RM500 million in the Sukuk Prihatin through the bottom-up effort to allow the general public and corporates who wish to assist in combating the epidemic and contributing to the recovery of the economy to do so in a tax-free manner. In addition, Imtiaz Sukuk Tu Berhad has issued RM1 billion of Islamic bonds or Sukuk under the Group Sukuk Wakalah program. According to the S&P Global Ratings, first half Sukuk issuance surged to $90.6 billion, up from $86.4 billion in the same time in 2020. This is driven by an increase in sales from Saudi Arabia and Malaysia and also a mass market comeback.
Because of COVID-19 epidemic, merger acquisition activity is projected to accelerate in Saudi Arabia as small and medium-sized enterprises and many big businesses seek equity through capital investment to meet working cash demands. In 2021, Saudi insurance merger acquisition are expected to rise. In January, Saudi Central Bank underlined the relevance of mergers acquisition for insurance businesses, emphasizing the importance of the industry to the Saudi economy and its place in the financial sector development program. Meanwhile, Malaysia's merger acquisition activity decreased for the third straight year in 2020, driven down by the COVID-19 outbreak. In the first half of 2021, given the ongoing epidemic and cautious approach of the firm to capital raising in response to problem linked with slowing economic development, deal-making in Malaysia will continue intense. Last year, largest merger acquisition transaction in the algae culture business at $2.72 billion.
Okay, now we are at the end of the presentation. To be concluded, Arab Saudi and Malaysia both have the same system, which is using Sukuk, and they also have their own vision and strategy to enhance their economy during this economic crisis, which is for Arab Saudi, they chose to propose their vision Saudi Arabia 2030, and Malaysia then trying to enhance their merger and acquisition. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.